Hello everyone, today I'm going to be continuing teaching you about ABRSM Music Theory in Practice for Grade 1. Today we're going to learn about degree of the scales and intervals. Intervals is pretty important inside your test as you will continue learning about intervals until Grade 8. Intervals. To be understand about intervals, you must know the degrees of scales. For example, there's an exercise. They give you this bone and they ask you to calculate how many, like from the bottom note to the top note. What is the degree of the scales? What is the degree of the top note of the upper note? The first thing you need to do is look at what's that clef, and then look at the key signature and recognize what's that scales or what. This one is B flat, so the scale is F major. Starting from F, so F is the key note. In C major, C is the key note. G major, G is the key note. F major, F is key note, and this one is C. F to C, so there's F, G, A, B, and C. There's 5 notes, so the degree of the top note is 5. Remember to recognize identify what scale is it and where is the key note. And then let's look at example 2. And here we have the bass clef. Bass clef different from the treble clef. And the key signature is F and C. F sharp and C sharp is D major. Key note is D. Starting from D, count it out. D, and this one E. So D, E, second. The degree of the upper note is 2, or we can call second. And when you understand that, we can move on to interval. Interval, what's that? Interval is the distance between 2 notes. Distance between the lower note and the upper note. So interval is the distance in pitch. Between 2 notes. And remember, 2 notes always stand together, that will create interval. Let's move on to some example for you to better understand. Interval, and remember, interval always counts from the lower note, even if it comes behind the upper note. Remember that. This one, the clef is treble clef. Key signature, B flat, that means F major. Starting note, key note, F. From F we count to, this one is B, F, G, A, B. There's 4. So the distance, the interval between 2 of these notes is 4. And then move on to the next one. This one, F and C sharp, and the treble clef, so the key signature, the scale is D major, starting from D, the key note. D counted up to C. D, E, F, G, A, B, C. There's 7 notes. 7 in total. So from D to upper C is 7th note. The interval is 7th. Move on to this one. Remember, look at the clef first. The clef, bass clef. Bass clef, F sharp is G major. Starting from G, count up to A. G, A. So this second. This is second. 2 actually. And remember, in the intervals, always look at the clef. The clef is very easy to misunderstand or to make a mistake. Next one, also bass clef, no key signature. That means C major. C major starting from C, the key note, to G. So C, D, E, F, G. That's 5 notes. So the answer is 5. So we finished with the degree of the scale and the intervals. Please remember that intervals, you need to identify which clef is it first, and then look at the key signature and count it up. Count carefully, count from the lower note to the upper note, even if the lower note comes behind the upper one. So this is the end of my videos on degree of scales and intervals. If you like this video, please give it a like and please share and subscribe.